What is going on, guys? I have a GB commentary for you, and I am back from my little stay in Costa Rica, which I'm going to talk about. But here I have the UMP Marathon Lightweight Ninja GB doubles. Yes, I'm using Flapjack, not Flapjack, Blast Shield. And if you have a problem with it, I don't care. Go play MLG variant. I mean, it's not allowed in that gameplay, so whatever. So anyway, I said I was on vacation, but I really wasn't. I was planning on doing GBs all night when spring break last week, and my parents told me that I have to go to what is it called? I don't know. I lost it, but it's like kind of like a person would do. They have drugs and to get better and clean, but it was for video games. So they watched me pack all my crap, and they locked it with a lock. So I was smart, and I knew where they locked it. So at night, I walked into the room, took the lock, opened it, put in my PlayStation, my Slim, so I had a little area to put in. A portable Blu-ray player that has component cables on it so I can play video games. 3 batteries that last 8 hours each, and 2 chargers. I also brought my iPhone that had games on it, that had Nazi zombies on that. And I also brought my PSP, and my iPhone had a hotspot, and locked it back up. I thought I was smart. Got the plane, went to Costa Rica. I thought I was really cool because I had that, but what do you know? They broke the lock, and they took everything out of it but my phone. And I don't think they knew that the iPhone had video games on it, but I had my iPhone. Went to our room. Our room didn't have a TV, so basically we had nothing. We had an AC at least, so I could relax. They had volleyball. They had a pool, but you know, my video game addiction is I have to play video games. So I was playing video games on my iPhone like at 1 o'clock in the morning, and they did a surprise visit on us, and they caught me and my friends using the hotspot, and they took it. So I had no phone the whole time. Basically, they made us do hard labor to get off video games. We had to break Xboxes and PlayStations and Wii's, and it broke my heart. I couldn't do it. I'm just busting you guys. It was a school vacation to Costa Rica. I had a lot of fun. I was happy I didn't have to play video games all week, and it was just good enough because PlayStation Network was down, and that was what gave me the idea of making up that little story. But yes, I was in Costa Rica for spring break. I was down there for 8 days. Beautiful, beautiful weather. About 95 degrees out. And who the hell is this? Hold on. Sorry about that, guys, but yeah, 95-degree weather, and up here in Massachusetts, it's always like 40 degrees, 50 degrees, so, you know, it's a big jump in temperature. And when I got back, Jesus, I hated it. 40-degree weather, like, killed me, but today was like, I don't know, 80 degrees out, so it was pretty good. Man, Costa Rica was a good country, and just how the people act down there is totally different than up here in the United States. I mean, almost everybody I walked into said "hola" to me. You know, I don't know. Just when you're in the United States, people usually shun you when you walk by them, or they're on their phone. But not in Costa Rica. When we walk by them, they always said hi. They give you eye contact. You know, that was one thing I noticed, that people would actually look you in the eye when they talk to you instead of looking down or something. But the one thing that made me laugh so much were the cars. Because most of them were from the 80s, and the funniest thing was that the cars down there that the teenagers would drive were all, like, not souped up, but they put a huge wing/spoiler on it, and it just made me laugh every time I see one, because they'll put, like, a stinger pipe on it, and they'll put this huge wing on this piece of crap car that's rusted to shreds, and it is like terrible. And it's just funny because they have 2 good things: a huge wing that make it look mentally retarded because it was a different color than the car, or they'll have like these huge, stupid, big rims that look retarded on it, and a stinger pipe that makes it wicked loud. And it just made me laugh because people up here do that all the time, but not that bad. At least they have the car painted the same color as the wing or something. But I don't know. All the cars down there were manual. None of them were even automatic. I looked through it, and everyone always has their hand in the shifter. That sounded pretty wrong there, but it's just a totally different society down there. They're all about privacy. if you go by their houses, every single house that have a fence around the whole house and barbed wire on top of it, which is actually a good thing because no one would actually steal. Because how are they gonna get inside your house? They have to climb over the fence that has a huge barbed wire on it, which is gonna cut them up to shreds. Well, cut their legs up, and that hurts. Trust me, I've done it before. Not trying to go into someone's house or anything, but we had a barbed wire fence in the backyard of like one of my daycares or something that's like really old, and I got cut up on it. But good thing I had my tetanus shot, so I didn't really care. But yeah, here's the last round of this gameplay. This was a pretty good doubles. These guys are actually pretty nice at first. Like, they're like, oh, hey, what's up? But then after we won, they were really mad. But anyway, get back to Costa Rica before this game's over. I had a blast, and we actually had to stay an extra day. So I got back yesterday night. Well, today morning around like 2 o'clock in the morning I got back. But we had a 2-hour delay because our plane needed maintenance. It was broken or something like that, and so we got stuck in Miami for a day, which really didn't care about because we got a 4-star hotel. We had vultures, so we got free food, and we basically walked around, and we went to like a shopping mall place, which I didn't shop because that's not one of my things. And it was like a really rich person's place, and every car that drove by, man, it was either a Ferrari, a Lotus, or a Porsche. I mean, or a Camaro or a Corvette. It blew my mind. I'm like, really? I wish my town was like this, that everybody had a nice car. People would have the fast Cadillac, the one that has like 500 horsepower, and it was amazing. I took some pictures of some Porsches and everything, and yeah, I had a lot of fun. I wish I would go there again, but I don't know, probably in the winter. So commentary's coming to an end. You can enjoy me just camping, and then they disconnect. So take care. Alright, before I leave, I'd like to say that we stayed 2 nights in the rainforest, and we got to see a lot of cool animals like poison dart frogs everywhere. They're so small. You'd think them to be really big, but they're like the size of your fingernail. And we got to see a lot of caimans, toucans, iguanas, and the funniest thing I saw was a common house cat. We were walking by, and we saw a common house cat eating something, and we all thought it was a leaf. But further inspection showed that it was eating an iguana. It ripped its head off. The head was like 2 feet away from the body, and the cat was eating its organs. It was pretty funny. I wish I got a picture of it, but I didn't. So yeah, that was basically it. A lot of fun, and take care, guys.